Oh, we're live. I'm not paying attention. I'm trying to get my thing situated. That was up close and personal then, wasn't it, guys? Sorry. Let me get back. Where are you? Hi, Tiffany. Nice to see you. Doing pretty good. I wanted to come on here because I posted something on Facebook, and one of my online friends from out of the country said she was very happy to see me post this and stuff. And I realized that I had people worrying because they just don't see me all the time. And so I thought I'd come on here and, you know, thank you. It keeps the chill off the head. It's still mostly bald. So it does its job. And I realized, and I thought, okay, I need to let everybody know I'm okay and just catch you up to date a little bit on me. As you guys know, on the 4th, I went for a PET scan and got the results on the 9th. I let you guys know that. But for some reason, and I don't understand it, I have to go back. A PET scan it'll cover the base of your skull, but it doesn't do your brain or something. So I have to go first Tuesday. Anyway, one day next week I have to go get the CAT scan for the brain. And then I had to go see an oral surgeon the next day because I do have a tooth that's broke off and it's got to be taken care of before chemo. And then I go back and see chemo doctor. I think that's in 2 weeks. 2.5 weeks still. Hi, Janie. My hands are freezing, guys. Hello, Kelly. Hi, Susan K. Nice to see you all, too. It is starting to warm up a little bit. I turned the heat off today. Well, I actually turned it off yesterday. It warmed up enough in the house. But I got up this morning, it was like 65 in the house. So I turned the heat back on for a little while. That don't bother me to sleep like that. It's just good snuggle weather and can sleep even better. So, yeah, it's good to see all you guys. But I didn't want to upset anybody. I didn't want anybody to worry because I know I get up in the morning. I will check Facebook a little bit. I'm usually looking for my own family, make sure everything's okay with them. And do some of the church stuff. And I've been dropping the ball even on that lately. Because I just run out of energy, guys. I run out of energy. So even if you see my Facebook, it looks like I'm there. It doesn't necessarily really mean I'm there. And I'm probably not for the biggest part. Like, I'm not online. I mean, I know you guys are used to me responding back to you guys pretty fast and associating, with you guys pretty quick. And we just have always done our own thing, whether it be here or, on Facebook. But I don't have that energy anymore, guys, to keep up with that. Not right now. I don't. And there's a lot of times I don't want to socialize. It wears me out. Just thinking wears me out. My brain is still in the middle of creating new pathways, and it is literally creating new pathways from where they had to cut out the tumor. That's where the brain's a wonderful thing, and I'm lucky. I'm lucky to still have all the skill sets that I do have. I've been looking up some things, and it is what it is right now, and I just can't socialize with you guys like I used to, and it isn't nothing personal. It's just how it has to be for right now because you know me. I am a social butterfly. You know, I like to talk to everybody. The Irish comes out, but everyday living, just me keeping up with my dogs, letting them in and out because it's not like just open up a door and let them run. I have to, I have to hook. Who do I have to hook up? I have to hook George up. And then lady, I've got to take out to the back gate to let her out, and let her in the backyard. And just me coming and going up and down it's only 2 steps, but it's still going up and down. And, you let dogs in and out all day. You don't think of it until, boy, you don't have no energy. It can wear you out. And then, I was going to church and doing some stuff there. That definitely um, wears me out. Um, it wears me out like to the point of, okay, do I go and help cook? If I go and help cook, I can't go tonight, like Wednesday night. We have Wednesday night and stuff. I'm still having to make choices on what I can do because just me going to town to where I can go to the store. I mean, it's not like I'm helpless. I'm not saying I'm helpless. I'm just saying my energy is very time limited. And I go to town to do my stuff, and shop for my food or whatever I need for the house and come home. Well, you can pretty much, I'm done for that day and I'm pretty much done for the next day. I mean, I still just get wore out. So, I don't want anybody to take anything personal if, you know, I don't respond somewhere, you know, it's just how it is right now. It's just how it is. It doesn't mean that I think any less of anybody. You know what I'm trying to say. It's just that I'll come in this house, I sit down in my chair, that's it. I can get up in the morning, turn on my computer, then go get in my chair. That's it. That's it. And if I'm like doing laundry and stuff, well, that's in and out of the house, in and out of the house, because my washer and dryer is out in the wash house. So again, laundry and dogs. You know what I mean? It's just how it has to be for right now. So I don't want anybody to worry. Um, but I don't want you guys to get aggravated and go, well, why ain't she responding? Well, I ain't responding because I probably haven't opened up, noticed to open up, or care to open up and just read and go back and forth. Because even thinking can wear me out at times, guys. That's just how it is. So, yeah, Susan, I agree. I need to use my energy to heal, and it could take a while. Because someone told me it could be a year. I'm hoping that it's not that long, especially with the weather the way it is. Because I'm walking. I mean, it's not no marathon, but that helps me build up my strength. Especially with this weather, nice. I can hopefully until I can get longer distance, I can do multiple short distances during the day. So, no, before anybody asks, no, I'm not really crafting yet. I'm hoping I'm getting a little bit of bite back. As you guys know, I want to, make some more albums. There's more albums I want to make. And I start going through some of this stuff. I'm trying to get, organized because boy, everything is so disorganized. So I'm slowly trying, to find places and organize my stuff, whether it's my living stuff or my craft stuff. But I have so many pre-made pages for albums. I mean, I've even used the paper on the pre-made, and it's like, where's the rest of it? Where's the rest of it? And what was I thinking? And who did I mean this for? I mean, it's very strange to find things done and you can't remember doing it. Okay, I find that's very disconcerting for me. I mean, just totally disconcerting for me. So, and I have started a couple other things. I started Canvas. I have no idea where I was going with that, or if it was even for me. It's, it's like I don't know if I just got bored and thought, okay, I'll just do this for a while, and I went back to the videos and it's like, okay, I didn't record this, so it's like I don't know what I was doing with it. It's just, I mean, I'm just going to put that all in a separate box and eventually it'll come together, whether it was meant for what I wanted to be meant for or for something else. But I'm not wasting good paper like that. I don't care if it's already glued down. I will still make a book and I will put that baby together. Yeah, that's what I'm figuring, Kelly. That's what I'm figuring. But I don't want any of my online friends, because some of you guys I'm really close to, that. We're good friends even if we don't see each other in the real world. We interact in each other's lives and stuff, and it matters to us what happens in each other's lives, even if we never sit down and have lunch together or supper or anything else. So I just don't want anybody to worry, but I also don't want any of my friends to think that I don't care. Okay, because it's not that. This is just how it is right now. That's I just want to make sure everybody knows that. And I was going to do some thank yous. Let me get there, guys, because when I click to get to the chat window, I took it away from Video Manager. I wish YouTube would really make up their mind how they're going to do this layout and just leave it be. Messes me up. Messes me up. So, okay, so I'm going to do some shout outs, okay, because I appreciate you guys and I love y'all too. Jody M, love you, Karen, and I will keep you in my prayers. Thank you so much, Jody. And I appreciate it. And I know I see you on Facebook side too. So I'm glad for that. And yes, please don't stop praying. I appreciate that. Clint, hello, hun. How you doing? And Cindy Cook, she says, God bless, Karen. I am on Ruby's channel, is where I met you before your surgery. Love the shirt. I'm involved in the Relay for Life with my son. Strength, hope, and love. Stay strong. Yeah, Cindy, I did Relay for Life. I'm going to tell you, I think Relay for Life's a good thing for some of the people. It really is, build them up and stuff. But boy, I'll tell you what, they did RE for Life in the middle of summer in Tennessee, and they want the people that are survivors or are still dealing with the cancer to get out, and like they wanted us to walk a track several times, and it's like you got people that are dealing with chemo, radiation stuff. They don't need to be out in that kind of heat, and they don't need to be in that bright kind of sun. And I was really, really disappointed with my Relay for Life, and I didn't go back. They need to rethink some of that stuff. And I think, honestly, if there's anybody out there from Relay for Life watching, I think you need to pay attention to when you do your Relay for Life in certain parts of the nation. like, you know, don't like Tennessee, Florida, Georgia, you know, where it's really hot, probably Texas. Um, you know, don't be doing your relay for life in August outside. You know, that's hard. That's very hard to handle. I mean, I had, man, it'd have been, I'd have to look, but it was like it was probably 2 years after my first treatment was over, and that was hard for me to do. And I had a friend out there. They were going through brain cancer, um, and they were trying to walk that track. And I thought, this is ridiculous. Who thought this out? Nobody thought this out. You know, I mean, you guys are covering nationwide. Why can't you at least try and work with the weather? Maybe, you know, it's just a thought, you know, but you know, we're going to hit 90s and hundreds in August. So why not bring it to like springtime in the southern states? You know, it warms up a little bit faster, but it's not breaming hot yet. You know, why can't you, you know, try and maybe work weather wise like that or something? Anyway, it's just a thought. It really is, but it's a thought that needs to be thought of, or take it inside. You know, if that's impossible to do, then take the situation inside. You know, think about not even maybe so much even the survivors. I'm going to take myself out of that equation. Think about the ones that are still fighting and dealing with it and are still going through treatments. Think about them, because at push comes to shove, they're more important than that relay is right then. And that's all I've got to say about that. Hi, Sandra. Do you like coloring? I know dark coloring books can really be relaxing and calming. Actually, Kelly, you know what I like? I like genealogy. That's what I like. And as a matter of fact, the other day I started, I have my family tracked over to Ireland is probably as far as I can get right now, unless I was to make a personal trip to Ireland and start digging through graveyards, or be able to start digging through records, you know. So have taken on my best friend and her sister family, helping them, because Donna is like me. She's a fanatic about knowing where our people come from. So that's what I like to do. I don't know if I would actually have patience for coloring, you know. Um, yeah, Tiffany, I mean, it's that heat can drop somebody in a heartbeat, especially in chemo and radiation. I noticed just from the radiation that I did with my head, which I knew I was already sight sensitive, you know, like brightness and stuff. When I was doing the head and the radiation, the sun, I noticed I would just feel like that I was like starting to just like burn, and I know I wasn't burning. I took a pillow to get through radiation, because the sun on the way home was shining right in on me, and then coming through that glass and stuff, and I became sensitive to it. You know, I know I was becoming sensitive to the sun, and that was from the radiation. Um, I don't know if there's any. I'm pretty sure there's probably chemo out there that makes you sun sensitive too. So heat, they need to think some people through. I think maybe in some of these instances, they need to have some cancer survivors, um, making choices or writing up plans and stuff, because no matter what, I mean, I understand, you're trying to raise money and everything else, and that's great. It's needed. I mean, there's no doubt about that. But we've got to put the cancer patients first. They've got to come first, and their needs need to be, taken care of and thought of first. That, or just, don't invite them to them. Don't invite them to them rallies unless you can keep them cooled down and protected. So, hey Jada. Let's see. Oh, there's Sarah, the cranky crafter. Hello, sweet friend. It's so lovely to see you smiling and laughing. You're truly an inspiration and kicking cancer's butt. I'm loving your pretty hat. No. So sorry, I've not been there a lot, but you are never far from my thoughts and always in my prayers. Love you a lot, like jelly tots. The cranks. Sarah, don't worry about that. I know you're fighting your own issues, honey. I mean, that's no different than I can't be there for you right now, but I'm there and I'm thinking of you, you know? So don't worry. Don't worry. It's all good. Nancy Wiltshire, you're so right about the money from cancer, not profit for a cure. She gets 3 chemo drugs. One is ooh, one is 1,700. One is almost 10,000, and the cheapest is only 7,000. Yeah, that's ridiculous. I don't have no idea what that stuff costs. That's crazy. Deborah Kraft, God bless you, honey. You're in my prayers. Thank you, Deborah. I appreciate it. Quilter wrote, thank you, Karen, and sharing the love for Jesus Christ. You have blessed me. On the 25th of April, I am scheduled for a CT scan with contrast. There is what they are calling a nodule in my right lung. It scares me, but only when I take it off. But only when I take mine off the Lord. God bless you. Yeah. That's what they're looking for, is nodules in my brain. And the nodules is what I do have on that they know appeared from the PET scans. From the first. And all you can do is keep giving it to God. It's all you can do. And you may have to repeatedly do that. But if you do, he'll take it. Sometimes we tend to take things back when we shouldn't. But that's where we're human, and we do that stuff. There's times I struggle, and there's times I don't understand, but the way I look at it, I don't have to understand. He understands. I know I have people asking me, how come I don't get mad, and why aren't I mad? And, sometimes it can be heartbroken. Because sometimes you wonder, sometimes you struggle. And while I'm excited to see God, I'm also excited to still do his work. I don't worry about where I'm going. But I can honestly say I'm not ready to quite go there yet. I mean, I know that I'm going to be with Jesus, and I know I'm going to be with everybody else that's saved. So I don't know if that brings me some kind of comfort and takes anger away. I don't know. But I do know that, I have to be thankful for what I do have. And what I do have is no cancer in my liver. which is usually the first place that colon cancer travels to. And there's not a very high success rate for liver cancer at times. I had a friend, I have a friend, um, I met through a mutual friend. She got colon cancer after I did. And then she got, it came back and it came back in the liver, or it was in the liver when they found it and they had to go in and do surgery. She's doing fine now. A couple of years later, she's doing fine, you know? So I have to be thankful that it's not there. It's not in my kidneys. It's not in my colon. You know, I came off the table after brain surgery. I woke up, I know who my family is, you know. I mean, I know who my mom and my daughter is, my brothers. I remember my friends. At least I hope I remember all of them. You know, um, I'm not mad, and I can be thankful because it could be so much worse. That's I don't have to look at the negative in life to be happy. Negativity doesn't make me happy. Some people can thrive on negativity. I've never been one for negativity. You come at me so long with negativity, and I'm going to start shoving back. It's whether I shove you out of my life or whatever it is. It's either get a grip and deal with what positive you have in your life and be thankful for it, you know, or step aside. That's how I look at it, because negativity, you can't be healthy. There's no way to be healthy if you fill yourself with negativity and hate. Does that make sense? You just can't do it. There has to be hope, but only you can look for that hope. That doesn't come from my mom. That doesn't come from my child. Okay? That comes from within me and my belief in God, because I know what he can do and I know he's there to do it. My prayers may not get answered the way that I want, but they are slowly getting answered. You know? Um, does that make sense at all? Um, oh, hi guys. I'm sorry I wasn't clicked on you. Hello, Crystal. Hello, Jada. Jada, I'm pretty sure I said hi to you, hon. Um, hello. Oh, yeah, Crystal. I'm trying to scroll down, guys. Hi, Ange. How are you doing, hon? Hugs back to you too. Um, hey, Justine. Hi, sweetie. How are you doing? Right, right, Jada. I agree. Negativity drains you, and you can't mar up in it. Hi, Rajul. You cannot mar up in it. You can't let yourself go there. You cannot let yourself go there. There's too much in life to be thankful for. That you're even here breathing would be a major a major thing to be thankful. No matter what, it's a major thing to be thankful. And I'm going to choose to be happy because I like to be happy and I like to love people, especially my family and my friends. I love my family and friends more than anything. And my family and friends help keep me strong. They do help keep me positive. I can call my mom. I love my mom so much. She is one of my biggest strengths in my life. My mom is a very, very special person. I know we all think that about our mothers, but my mom is, she's so strong. I know, nobody's as strong as what we think they are. Um, but my mom gets me through a lot, and I don't even think she's aware of it. And it's not a bad thing. I just, my mom's, I just don't know after everything life has ever thrown at me, if I'd ever had anyone else for a mom, I don't know if I'd actually be standing here, to be honest. Because my backbone comes from my mom, and my mom, my mom has some of the funniest sense of humor. Some people may think it's um, off key, you know. Some people may find it sarcastic. At times it is sarcastic. Um, but a lot of um, a lot of how I am, I know is because of my mom, and my mom likes to laugh, and she likes to tell jokes, and so I love my mom. I love my mom a lot. Um, Moms are great support. Yeah, yeah, they are. Hi Tracy, welcome. I agree with you, Janie, Jada. Um, but I'm not gonna I'm not gonna I don't know if saying not gonna concentrate on where it's at is the right way to phrase it, but and saying not gonna let it rule my life, because right now that's sort of hard, because especially when you got to start taking treatments and stuff, it sort of does rule your life, but it doesn't have to rule your headspace. How's that? It doesn't have to control that headspace, not 24/7, not to where it can take you to a bad place. Okay, and God saves me from that. He takes that from me. And there's a lot of days, especially lately, there's a lot of days that I get up saying, I can't do this without you, and then I crawl out of bed and I go on. And I trust that he's going to handle whatever needs to be handled, you know? So, that's why I don't get mad. I don't think I've gotten resentful. Now, I'm going to tell you something. One reason I think I've gotten so low in energy and stuff is because oh, what do they call? All the steroids are gone. All the steroids are out of my body. And they pump you pretty full of steroids um, in the hospital. You're taking big old doses of steroids um, several times a day. It's not just one a day, it's several times a day. And I could tell this because my insulin would come after it. They'd wait so long and then come in. So I know I had steroid shots a couple times. And then you come home on steroids. They put you on little pills that like to stick to your roof of your mouth. I mean, little pills that like you couldn't even put it in a baby's piercing in the ear. They're so little, and then they stick to the roof of your mouth. You talk about something trying to do your head in, that little stupid pill, it will do it. um but now steroids, exactly, Janie. Steroids, oh, they made me mean. I mean, they made me mean that I knew I was being mean, and that I brought it up to the doctors. Can I get off these, please? Can I get off these? Besides starving Marvin, you turned into a starving Marvin, let me tell you. But whew, that was the only time that I knew that I could be in a bad place, was when I was on them stupid steroids, because stuff would fly out of my mouth that I thought, I wouldn't have thought that before. That would have never left my mouth before. Um, or who I was snapping. There was a couple of times I snapped at my mom. I mean, I snapped at my mom, and then I would start crying because I snapped at my mom and I couldn't help it. I mean, it was out of my mouth before I even realized I had that thought in my head. I mean, steroids are, I don't understand how people do them recreational, because they're just nasty. They're nasty. They're not fun. And you starve. I I I'm telling you, I was starving when they had me on steroids. I would, and I know I could not have been hungry. I know I couldn't have been hungry, but I was waking up at like 3 o'clock in the morning and getting up and making me a turkey sandwich and a cup of coffee. Yeah, I wasn't hungry. I know I wasn't, couldn't have been, but my stomach felt like it was gnawing at my backbone. It is, Janie. I know. I know. Have to ask for mood stabilizer if you're taking steroids. Oh, see, I didn't even know that, Justine. They didn't offer me a mood stabilizer, or my mom would have made sure I was taking them. she, she definitely would have got those in me. I didn't even know that. Yeah. Oh, no problem, Angie. You're welcome. You're more than welcome, honey. You can't worry. You can't worry. Why you gonna worry it? Why are you gonna wallow it? I mean, all I tell you is give it to God. Sometimes you just have to keep giving it. I mean, you can't go completely worry free. It's not gonna, but if that's the case, find someone you can talk to. I mean, I got my mom and I've got friends and stuff, I've got Nikki, you know, that I can talk to. And the thing is there, give it to them. Let them be like your trash man. Okay, that's the way that I was told once. Let them be like your trash man. Tell somebody, because there's times. when you're going through stuff, you don't want to talk to your family. There's sometimes we do have thoughts. We don't want our families to realize that we're thinking. They don't need to realize what we think sometimes. They they just don't need it on top of watching us being ill and maybe even taking care of us, So, find somebody that you do trust, and you know, e- even if it's just a one-time thought, tell it to them and then tell them throw it away, and let them be your trash man, you know? And it never has to be mentioned again. It never has to be brought up again, and then get rid of it. If that's what you got to do to get rid of your worry, then do it that way. Give it to somebody, let them keep it, let them throw it away, and then you go back to God. Take it back to God, you know? Take it back to God. It will help with the mood swings. There was no mood swing. I was just mad. There was no mood swing. It would take like 2 seconds or something to tick me off. I mean, the phone didn't even ring right at times. It would just tick me off. I don't. You would think with all the technology we have today that they could come up with something a little bit better. Well, that's a mood. That's true. That's true. It is a mood. You're welcome, Tracy. You're welcome. You can't. I'm lucky. I'm surrounded by good people. I know that. I'm lucky, and I probably fall back on that a lot, and it's okay to. If they're willing to stand there and let you fall back, then when you need to, go ahead. And when you can stand on your own, tell them thank you and stand there, you know. But you don't wallow in misery. Do not wallow in misery. That's a dangerous place to go. That's a dangerous place to go, whether you are sick or healthy. Okay? You can't be somebody that is always constantly worried, because something is going to go wrong, something is going to break, somebody is going to go mad, or get mad, go mad. Somebody is going to get mad. We know that. It's just everyday life, well, deal with it. That's somebody's probably watching me going, asshole. I can't help it. I can't help it. That's how I feel. And I have to tell myself that sometimes. Deal with it. Just deal with it. So, okay, let me go back to here and read a few more. Um, Abner Mac, I'm glad you liked the my do's and don'ts on your own sprays. I can't even think of what I called it. The night angel, night angel. Um, thank you. Thank you. D-Barb. My D-Barb. She says I tie my lace with ribbon or rope or string. Now, if you're not friends with D-Barb, you need to go friend her. She's a great lady too. She is. She is Diane Victorian's Shabby Shop on here. I think she's D-Barb on Facebook too. I can't remember. And thank you, Jane Marge. I love her stuff. She makes some pretty stuff. But that's as far back as I'm going to go for that. Hey, Mindy. Miss you too, hon. Well, I think so in a way. But you still need to try and explain stuff sometimes to people so they do know where you're coming from, that you just haven't walked off. I don't want any of my friends to think that I've just walked off or anything from them. It's not that. It's just that you know um not up to socializing all the time like I was, what everybody's used to, and I'm not going to be for a while, and I'm not going to worry about it because I've got to put myself first, and I know that I've got to put um, I've got to deal with this first before I can deal with any other issues. That's how I feel. Um, Miss you too, hon. Miss you too. It is draining. Trying to think with a broken brain. It is very draining, and I don't think some people realize, that they think that. I don't know if they think that they're the only ones saying hi to you, but when you got, I don't know how many coming through trying to say hi to you, it eventually gets. I can't. I can't. I'm not even gonna try. I can't. So I still haven't figured out how to tell front from back. So, but anyway, guys. Oh, I gotta have something to drink. Um, there's something else I was gonna tell you guys, and I forgot what it is. Oh, Don and Little had a sale today. Go over there and check it out. That's the lady with the doilies. Um, it wasn't doilies today. It was lace trim and stuff, and wide lace cotton eyelet. Like 6-inch wide eyelet, stuff like that. So go check out Donna Little, um, because her stuff don't last long. It don't last long. So, uh-oh. Okay. Justine, why did you write Donna Little? Oh. Never mind. Like, are we in sync here or what? Let me see. Just type in um Donna Little in YouTube search bar up there right above, and you'll find her. You'll see she does lace destashes or doily destashes and stuff. There's only one of her on here, I'm pretty sure. So, but I would check her out. She's a sweet lady, and she's reasonable. That's me. She's reasonable, and I think um her buy is, I think you have to buy, is it $5 or 10, Justine? Um, Hi Michelle. Michelle. Um, yes, 5. Yeah. $5. You don't have to You don't have to spend 10 for PayPal. So, and I like that too. I like that. I like that a lot. You know, but I understand though too. People, you know, people can't make or can't lose money selling. I mean, that makes no sense. You know, you gotta make sure you cover that fee. So, um, I was trying to think. Was there someone else having a sale? Oh, oh, um, if I have any shoppers from Canada, um, Ruby Lockwood has her own store on Etsy. So, and I know she had like paper and stuff like that, paper packs she was selling, or she did anyway. Um, hold on. I can't think right off the bat what it's called. Paper Craft with Friend. Let me see. Yeah, well, it looks like right now she's got like trinkets and stuff like that. But I'll go ahead and paste the link in. Um, hmm, where am I? I'm lost. I'm lost. Um, but anybody that's shopping in Canada, you know, you don't got to pay them whatever them. I don't know what them fees are called, guys, but whatever them fees are, she's got they're not trinkets. What are they called? I don't know what they're called. You know them things that we like to put on our holy cow, I just need to shut up. I can't think of nothing right now. You guys have worn me out. See? Um Charms. Charms, there you go. Hi Minerva. I remembered how to say your name right, Minerva. Charms, that's what I'm thinking of, Justin Charms. Um, and I really haven't talked to May to know if she's got anything going on or not. So, but that's easy enough to find out from within her group. Um, now, yeah, Justine, I've not been able to get my hands on any of her bride gowns yet. Not a top, not even a side seam. Let me tell you. Yeah, you have to. I mean, as soon as she doesn't go live. She uploads her videos, but as soon as that sucker uploads, I mean, I never see where you know it says she just uploaded it. I always miss it. And then when I do find something that I do want, I send her a message, and she's like, "I'm sorry, Garrett, it's gone." Like that figures. Yeah, I know. You have to be really quick, really quick. Um, did you find her, Mindy? So anyway, guys, that is it for right now. Okay. And that's why I haven't been around and it's just going to be hit and miss whether it's here or Facebook, you know. Just because you may seem what looks like I'm around doesn't necessarily mean I'm around, you know. So but everything is going good, you know. Everything's going good so far. You know, to be expected. So, and I appreciate that I have so many that are concerned for me. I think that is something to be appreciated, and I do appreciate it, and I appreciate all you guys. And thank you for the prayers and lifting me up in them. I appreciate that too. Okay, so I see we have 18 here. And for some reason, they're not wanting to come play with us. So that's okay. That is okay. Ange, take it easy, hon. Tracy, Justine, um, Ma- oh, blah, Mandy. I'm sorry. Minerva, um, Michelle, Justine. Um, I know I had other people here. Janie, thank you, hon. Janie's always here. Thank you. Tracy, Rajul, Ange, Jada was here. Everybody that was here. I'm not going to scroll all the way back up through this, guys. So just thank you for all being here. I appreciate it. Okay. And I'll catch you guys next time. Bye.